up. So you have to look down here and pay attention first, okay? Without going into too much detail, because this is really going to focus on next week, okay? Joe has my knee in a line. We draw an imaginary line from my heel to my hip, okay? It's all in line at the moment. This is how easy it is to defend a heel hook and why you shouldn't ever get heel hooked again. 2 inches, yeah? Obviously, Joe's putting in different forces, trying to turn my knee and get me in line again, okay? If we were on the inside, all I would have to do is turn my knee the other way, right? That's all you have to do, okay? Without going into too much detail. Think of imaginary lines. Joe has to turn my knee to make it happen, okay? So now, he has a bend in my leg. If we drew a line from my hip to my heel, there is my knees outside of it, okay? So straight away, I don't think about all this stuff, all of this. If I'm fighting Joe and he has a mini bite on my leg, yeah, I'm gonna go like this. I need something to put my knee over there, nothing else, okay? So I need to do all the toes, all the jazz, all the stuff we're gonna learn in a bit, okay? But I need to get this knee out. So I don't think of anything. So I wouldn't come this side, would I? Showing me the heel, all right? I just need to get this past my line, so I'm gonna start to do it. Now, Joe has to dig again. There's no heel there. I can just sit like this. I have so long now, yeah? His battle is this. So welcome to leg locks, that's the ball leg, yeah? That against that, all night. Yeah, there's loads of different things we can do there, okay? So, if Joe sets up like this, the most important thing you want to do is flick this knee just outside of that line. It doesn't have to go all like this and panic yourself. It's this easy to try and pick my heel. So he has my heel now, and he's in perfect line. So now in my head I'm thinking a little bit short, okay? So I'm going to be here. I could dig and turn. We do this in class, okay? It doesn't work all the time. That should be my first reaction, okay? I'm pointing my toes and I'm flicking my heel. Again, we're really going to cover defensive next week, okay? But this is the deal. I've now made my knee go out. If I draw a line, it's not there. My heel is hidden, okay? So now I have time. Joe has to do so many things to try and turn my foot again, okay? So I need this foot, because he's set up like this, okay? Joe, funny enough, was our special guest in week 1 and he knows how to do a fucking footlock, so he's put his feet correctly, yeah? If Joe has his feet the other way round, alright, this is how easy this is. Because I'm worried about this, okay? Joe has his feet the right way round, so we have to just do an extra step, right? Extra steps make time. So, I'm gonna grab his foot like this. I'm actually gonna grab his foot, okay? Now, when I have hold of Joe's foot, the only way that he can go that causes me problems is away from me, yeah? He can push it towards me, all right? I have hold of his foot. The only way he can release it is back there. Take the knee that way. It opens up this space for me, doesn't it? Yeah, so now there's nothing stopping my knee. It's really easy for me to get out, okay? Number 1. Number 2, I'm really gonna hold on to this. Now, I do not let it go, right? Even though I want him to go that way. This is all good for me, for him to be trying to do this. Exactly what we want, okay? I'm gonna reach through here and grab hold of this foot, okay? And I am pretty much toe holding this, okay? Like so. Joe's, if he doesn't understand leg locks, okay, a lot of people will boot here. They'll feel weird with this and they'll boot. When he boots, it's a perfect opportunity for me to trap his heel. Okay, so people who don't understand leg locks will do that. Hopefully Joe's not silly. He gets to here. You guys aren't dumb either. You can see there's all sorts of stuff that I could do with this foot potentially, okay? But we're going to do this today, over our head. Okay? Notice how my foot is on the floor. Because we're both in the same position. If I'm holding his foot, he can hold mine in the air. Yeah? So I put mine here. Okay? Now I can use, if you like chiropractic my foot, my knee's fine, still don't need to panic. He's holding it, he's holding my heel. Yeah? Nothing's going on here for me. Okay? I'm holding this foot, everything's fine. There's no knee line, nothing's being trapped. Yeah? Those of you that are aware of what's going on, I have a disgusting footlock here, because now everything's trapped, okay? My issue with this is, I still am only a certain percentage away from Joe, like maybe Joe's super strong and he can rip my heel out of that position. I can now use this foot and get rid completely if I want to, yeah? So, hold that. As you can see, there's all this stuff going on, yeah, with our own, but we're not gonna. We're gonna come here, we're gonna get our foot out, we're going to switch to the outside, be the one I like, yeah? But I attack the saddle more than I. So it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I like this one. So I've got little things here, and then I'm also addicted to watching stuff, and I study a lot, and I think today this outside heel hook is the one. All right, now over time, okay, and leg locks in general, you guys will remember where we all thought this was the way forward. I'm trying to turn them, remember? And that caused everyone to go over there. So you kind of know if someone does know heel hooks when they get it, and then they stay here, yeah? Shouldn't feel any like turning pressure. Today's not about that. Today, you will feel like your leg is gonna break. It's not ligament damage, it's gonna break. All right, so that's the feeling I'm going for. You'll understand what I mean. It isn't this. I'm not trying to do that. I will be breaking. We're going to break the joint. If you watched a lot of Danaher Death Squad and Eddie Cummins and that's actually the words they use. Yeah, we're going for the break. It makes perfect sense when you feel it in a minute. Okay? So, firstly, this whole foot scenario. All right? This is personal preference. Joe sat like this. Yeah, which is cool. It's up to you. All right? The one we're going to do today, which creates the breaking pressure, all right, is like this. Okay, keeps your foot on top. It's all going to make sense in a minute. All right. What the hardest bit in outside heel hooks in general is that even Joe sat like this, his heel is hidden. Yeah, I need to turn pretty much his whole lower limb to try and create this. Okay. The first mistake that we make, and I'm highlighting it right now, is I'm set on my side. Okay. This is an outside heel hook. Okay, because it's already doing this. I'm not on my back and sort of crunching, yeah? When I go to find the heel, it's already up here. This knee is massive. This knee's relaxed, Joe can start to do stuff, okay? So just simply, by having my feet like this, I can start to manipulate Joe, right? But Joe has his floppy leg and he's helping me out as a newbie, right? If he's hiding this, and me trying to lift this, it's really hard still, yeah? So, how we combat that? You lie down, yeah? You can have your feet here or here, here. You can do what you like. Okay, mine are on the floor, outside on top. Okay, what I'm going to do, the floor. What I'm going to do is called a rifle grip, really. Take my C and I hold onto his calf. Okay, you guys know that I like to hold onto the stringy bits of the knee. Okay, I'm going to go underneath my own hand here. Okay, so I'm turning and I'm holding onto his heel. Okay, so I'm here like this. We could be deep like this. Alright, so I've totally turned to my side. Joe's doing really well. Okay, if Joe hides this completely, this is what we will have to do. We're going to have to go and find it. Make sense? So to combat that, we'll start like this, just to learn what we're doing. Okay, knees are together, foot on top. C grip, high as you can get it. Makes lots of space. Look how I'm floating, not on the floor. Yeah, when I go to find it, I'm going to grab hold of his heel. Okay, now this takes a little bit of. Right, it's like when someone's in an armbar and we're on there, we're not nice about things, yeah? Not everything is all smooth and sexy. This is, give me a heel, yeah? I'm here, I'm going to get it. I cup hold of it and I'm going to pull this up into my pec, okay? Now this is the most important thing today in general, right? When we do the outside heel hook. Joe's pinky toe. Alright, we always used to go like this, into the armpit. Watch what happens with the armpit. Point your toes and curl. It's really easy for him to point his toes and curl, yeah? Some people are mental with it. Chris, who, the black belt here, one of the black belts here, has got a ridiculous foot-like fucking dexterity, so it's a nightmare, right? We go underneath. I want you to put their toe, you should feel your pec. It's actually in your pec, so I'm turning. Look what, Joe, wristwatch, grab. Joe feels like a weird pressure, sucky pressure already, okay? When you get to this point now, look, there's space, everything's cool. This is nice and hard. When you get to this point now, be very careful, this person. If you try and escape your heel, he's gonna do it to himself. Okay, so that's when you know you're doing it well. If I go deep, Joe feels like he can actually do it. If I have everything right, Joe really doesn't want to turn his foot. Okay, and I'm right at the edge of stuff. All right, now I don't fall onto this. I don't know what it's called, right from here. Yeah, I bring it to my face. Okay, and now this is the secret bit of today. This foot is going to come up high. Okay, and we're going to triangle our foot here. So I'm actually hamstring curling into Joe's quad. Yeah, I'm pulling this in. How many inches is that? We'll go for 9, yeah, 9, a man's inch. A little bit, okay? We're not coming here because I'll lose the knee line, yeah? I'm here like this, all right? I simply have to move my top leg towards turret. All right, look. That is a heel hook. Look, no movement, nothing with my body, and I didn't put my face to it. Feels like it's gonna break. But again, I hate this stigma with leg locks. It's like that anywhere. If I'm on someone's neck and it's super tight, you tap. Yeah, this is super tight, tap. Don't be an enlargement. So, we're here, okay? However you like. I was saying to some of the guys, bigger dudes or people that I know are good, is to Joe, when I roll with him, I'll keep this because I want him away from me. The minute they, him and Chris, everyone, they start coming up here, fucking I'm 60 kilos underneath. Great rolls, yeah? So I keep this here and I push them and make shit horrible in the beginning. Till I decide that I'm gonna go for it, okay? So, some people here have figured this out, all right? They jump a step, okay? So we're here. When we pull this in, I'm gonna, with my whole body, I'm gonna move towards Joe, all right? Now that we understand how to finish our heel hook, we're gonna move towards Joe, okay? So what that's done in turn is created a big bend in his leg, okay? I'm gonna hold on to this. Now don't be naive with this one. This won't be as effective and really up here because this is bent already, right? If I pull this, Joe will probably tap to this. Not so much, you know, it's horrible, right? So I'm here and I'm here. This literally can take just that. Oh, okay, yeah, but it's feeling, okay? When, look, if we reverse a step, okay, and then that's made 100 times worse by, okay, but you know what you're doing, like I wouldn't bother with all the feet things up here. This is like the ultimate heel hook, right, to be able to get your legs back up here, all right, it's horrible, I can feel it, all right, here, all right, we might get to this in a position and it's just not gonna work. You must get that knee. Feels like it's gonna snap, yeah? So to train well, get to here, bring this in, bring this high. You notice when I'm lying down, this was nice and high. Now it's a little bit lower, okay? Here, and I'm gonna hamstring curl still, boom, and I just lean, bang. Horrible. Braking pressure, not heel hook pressure. Okay, so this is the trick for this one. We're here, we get our C grip, okay? I'm here. When I decide I'm going to get it, I have hold of it now. Now I bring everything with me together. Not interested that this is wide open, yeah? If Joe wants to go that way, now you're just gonna rip this off. All right, so we shouldn't go that way. Joe still, the realistic way out is to make this knee line go, but he's gonna do it to himself, yeah? High, hamstring curl, snap. Okay, let's do it. Knee fuckery, yeah? And be nice. What we tend to do against people that don't understand the leg locks, I've said this to someone here, so there's 3 or 4 people in my own club that we will train till the finish, and then everybody else I'll whiz through the positions. I might get to a heel hook, grab onto the heel, let go. Right, majority of the time I just do last week's finish. They fucking really hurt their ankle instead. We're being nice, yeah? But you might have a bad day, just smash their knee, yeah? Right, so we're in. I'm joking. I've never done that. Okay, so we're going to do a drill, alright, for the saddle. Joe puts his feet like this. Some people might put your feet like that. You know, there's hundreds of ways inside the saddle. It might be sat up, okay, different things. So again, just like before, if I turn this way, like BJ Penn, I get my heel ripped off, okay? We want to hide our heel. So at the moment, my knee line is all in line, okay? All in line. I need to move this knee over there, away from the inside. Now my heel's away, and I'm slightly winning, and I can play around again, yeah? So, there's hundreds of ways to do your thing. So he's doing his thing. Okay, this is just like before. He's got a bite on my heel, and he's not fucking hipping in or anything. I'm gonna take my C grip on his knee, shove this down as I turn my knee. Well, we've done this drill before, yeah, some of us. Okay, so I've done this. My heel is now hidden, okay, and it's all good. Joe's got a lot of work to do. Okay, so I'm here. Now I can take a breath. All right, I'm gonna take this left foot, and I'm gonna put it inside this knee, the bottom knee. Okay, so I'm here. Now I'm gonna pull my knee out. Okay, now I'm in this position. I go, pull. Now it's my turn. Make sense? So I go for my heel hook. You know, just hold on to it. Then we cop. Joe does that. Puts that foot inside. Peels his own out. Grabs. Pulls himself in. And there we go. Okay? Just a few things. Exactly how Joe is holding my leg is how I'd like you to do it, because that's the way forward, right? Don't go like this. Very unrealistic. Let's make stuff realistic. Joe's not going to go anywhere now. Makes sense? Yeah, so we do everything nicely. Okay, Joe does his drill. Right there, puts it in, boom, pulls his leg out, grabs hold, in he goes, saddle over the top. Now it's my turn, straight away, Joe's... Yeah? Okay, so just a couple of things. So people will start to realise this. So when I come in, okay, I'm keeping the knee, like I said, I always hold this, I get myself into position. I use my inside of my right thigh, and I also look at his kneecap, where it is. Okay, so if I do this to Joe, it's really sideways. Okay, so now what will tap Joe is me pulling these to my face. Okay, but we don't want to do all that shit. We want to break it properly. Okay, so I get my position. I'm happy with everything. Okay, I bring this in tight. I've pulled my hips in. Now his knee is facing the wall. Okay, so what I need to do is adjust my position. Now my knees are facing the same way. Now I can start being a dick with this, doing it properly. Because the more I pull this, he's already going to start panicking. Okay, so just keep this position exactly where it is. If I'm good with this and I pull it to my face, Joe's knee is still kind of facing that way, right? So my finish wouldn't be up to the sky. Yeah, think where you are. I'm going to hit in and over. Hit in and over. Hit in and over. Just over, not the same. Hipping in, not the same. Hit in and over. Turn the knee yourself. There's nothing here. I shouldn't be going like this, trying to get his knee back, because Joe takes 2 seconds to hide that. Yeah, I've used all my wit and strength and everything to get hold of this. Never let it go. Once it's there, you have hold of it. Okay, so just a couple of tricks. All right, I'm here. If I'm honest, I sit like this. I like sitting like this, and I hold on to this. Okay. Sometimes a lot of people might go here. Yeah, you can use these legs to go and get this completely. Now it's exactly the same. Hold on tight, and I need to bring this up, bang, bang. Yeah, tick the boxes, all right? But Joe knows what he's doing. Not many people will allow you to just, it's hard, right? Because he'll be putting pressure on and turning his knee and all that jazz. Okay, in the last week, we're gonna learn how to follow through with that and do stuff, other stuff, okay? But we're here, okay? This knee does everything to make it a little bit easier for me. I do my rifle grip, I get hold of it. Once I'm here though, okay, and I pull myself in tight, I could switch to my butterflies, I can do everything down this end possible, because this is all secure. I'm just trying to stop Joe. If I have everything in place, push that for the secret escape. He does it to himself, tapping himself out. Because the movement is the same. Makes sense? What was that? What was that? So we are going to get here, we're going to do whatever. You could even be in really deep, okay? But I tend to sit like this. We need this here. I'm going to back step and I'm going to collect this. Okay, so straight away, this takes away this, the defense that we learned. Okay? Scooping the leg. Now, we did the drill in the beginning last week where we were loose here and they pulled this out. Now we really don't want them to pull this out. So this stays nice and tight, okay? And with this, if I'm here like this, there are IBJJF legal footlocks in here, okay? Joe can just pull this out all the time. Yeah, it's not as hard as the leg against hand, alright? I've figured out over time, probably someone else has, when you switch these arms like this, it's a lot harder now for Joe to do stuff. You can't really get rid of it, okay? We went to, down at her desk squad member, Frank Rosenthal, yeah, it's Frank, yeah, his seminar, and they did all this like magic stuff to like put it up here at one point, and then they would go here, it's like 700 steps, yeah. The be all and end all is you want to get rid of this, and you want to attack this, okay. Now when you sit in double trouble, you'll realise that this heel is just always flashing about and ready to go, yeah, because I haven't lost this, okay. A way to make that bend even more is to bring yourself round. It's just here, okay. So we're going to do stuff properly then. We switched our grip, we're holding on. You can stay here, okay, and I'm going to start to make my way down to the end of this. Those who were here last week know that that's there, yeah, we're not going to do it though, okay. We're just going to get to a point where Joe thinks I'm giving a glove, yeah. I let him pull his foot out. Yeah. Here, you guys can do it from wherever you like. Some people come across and then they post this through. Then it's up to you. Here, step, collect, both hands. This knee should be doing this. Yeah, as I pull this back. This foot just stays on top. Okay, sometimes Joe knows what he's doing and you get rid of that straight away. Try and turn that, because he knows what he's doing. Yeah. So once you understand the drill, Joe pulls that out. Now we take our time. Yeah. Makes sense? 7, 8, 9. Go. Now we're taking leg lock entries to a whole fucking new ball game with these. We're going straight to the saddle, yeah? So they're funky entries. The best leg lock entry in the world is this one. Back. Yeah, but let's go out of this world. So we look for our shin shield, okay? And we're going to put this foot underneath. Right? If I can touch my toes, try and drag this out. It's actually quite cool to swing. Alright, when I get my grip, I go for this straight away. Okay? I'm literally going to fall to this side. Alright, so I'm going to have my left hand on the outside of me and this one's on the heel. Alright, you can grab the heel underneath because my foot is up in the air. I can't grab it. Right. So I get to here. I'm going to do it straight away. So I fall this way, kick up, and enter the saddle. And to the saddle, okay? So this one is, I suppose you could drill this like this. You can be like here, I'm going to shoot. Ooh. Once I have my grip, I'm going to fall down and be here. This is it slow. So I end up like this. This leg shoots up. Okay, the more I invert, the better. Look, magnet. So, stay up. Sometimes it might be small man versus big man, and I might be attached like this. Now I have my saddle. If you guys want to get super good at saddle, hide this behind their arse cheek. Okay, that's not important. We're here. Now there's no hits in or anything crazy here. I'm trying to go through his legs. So I bring myself around, and the pressure will bring him with it. Okay, if you guys notice he lands like that, I'll probably go there, pick back off. Okay, but we'll practice the rest. Show you again. So as you can imagine with the saddle, it's obviously the leg on the outside of the in, right? So there's funky stuff. Okay? So I'm just looking for my shin to shin. I might be like this, proper shin to shin. Bring my butt out, get myself sorted. Do it like this if you're freaking out a little bit. Lie on your side. Yeah? Lift yourself up, your leg goes in the hole. This one comes around the outside. Then aid yourself at this point, help yourself. Joe's being a nice Suki. Easy to trick him up here. Underneath, push. The rest is all the rest. Right. One more. So we're here, playing around. shin, shin to shin. This one goes underneath. Big mistake. It doesn't work like this. Stitch myself up. Underneath. Once you have it, grip, grip. One. Hold, connect, underneath. Hold. Try your best, let's do it. So I just wanted to do some voiceover stuff on some footage from some of the techniques that we saw in the seminar. So here I am playing Z-Guard in the Naga final. This guy was quite strong, to be fair, so I didn't want him to pass the Z-Guard as such. I was waiting for him to step up, which they all do. And once he stepped up, you can see me hook his foot, hook his leg there, trying to grab it. I went and dived for it. I think he saw the headlights and he did a really quick back take. He rushed it a little bit and slid underneath and secured it. As you can see, the knee and everything was so tight, he kind of tapped before, it was on. So this one is at the Banbury Open semi-final, I think. You'll see one of my favourite entries, so I'm going to do a video on this one. I managed to latch onto the Kimura and either make them sweep or you spin around, and as they come back in, you latch onto the leg. This one's quite cool. If you see the torque on his knee there. I don't think he knew much about what was going on, to be fair. This one is the actual final of the Banbury Open. Stefan decided to jump on my leg. You actually see me repummeling there once, couldn't find it, repummeled again, and I found it the second time, and he ends up panic tapping there. This is quite a big crunch, but yeah,